Hi everyone and welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be sharing a 6x8 layout with you. Firstly, I'm just going to measure and trim down my cardstock to 6x8. The picture I'm going to be scrapping with today is a picture of my nan and I at my wedding. As my nan passed away late last year, and I am creating these layouts and project life spreads in a memorial album for her, I really wanted to incorporate the feeling of our wedding. As you can see here, I'm just layering loads and loads of double-sided sticky tape onto the cardstock and placing the blue organza ribbon over the top. I'm going to do this all the way to the top of the page. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, you may not know, but me and double-sided sticky tape are long-time enemies. It took me quite a while to put all the tape down and peel it all up without it tearing, peeling off my paper, not sticking, but thankfully I managed to trim it all down, so in the video it's not too long. I love the fact that although the organza ribbon is navy, once it's backed onto the cardstock it does lighten and is more matchable with my hair in the photo. I was a blue haired bride and we had royal blue and navy blue in our wedding colours, so whenever I'm scrapping wedding photos I love to use either of those colours. I do end up having to overlap slightly two pieces of ribbon at the top of the page here, but I do manage to cover it up with the next step. To secure those pieces of ribbon, I'm just going to place down a piece of double-sided sticky tape, fold the pieces of ribbon over, and then put some washi tape over the top. Now I'm taking a dusky pink ribbon and I'm going to measure them, cut them into strips and layer them over the top of the navy ribbon. My double-sided sticky tape is actually wider than this ribbon, so I just cut the double-sided sticky tape into strips and folded it in half, then stuck it down and then stuck the ribbon over the top of it. Now that I've stuck them all down, I'm going to turn it over and repeat the same process from earlier of putting down a piece of double-sided sticky tape, securing the ends, and then putting washi tape over the top. I was having a little celebratory moment here as I actually used up a whole roll of washi tape down to the cardboard on the inside. Now I'm just going to slightly trim my photo down. I wanted it to stay quite big as I wanted it to be the focal point of the layout, but I also wanted to mat it onto some beautiful papers, so I trimmed as little as possible off of the edges. Both of these papers that I'll be using to layer here are from the Crepe Paper Heart Day collection. I'm trying to use a lot of pink in the album for my nan, but I also love black and white, so tried to mix a little bit of both of them into the layout. As you'll see here, I did have to go back and trim some more from the sides of this photo so that I would be able to see the paper underneath. I was a little bit sad as I wanted not to chop any of the actual photo off, but I think it worked out well in the end, and I have about 5,000 more copies of this photo as well, so it's fine. So I did put this layer down a little bit wonky, and I did try to peel it up, but when I did, I slightly tore the paper. So I just decided to go with it and trim it a little bit closer to the photo than what I would have. Overall, you can still see it and it does give a great effect. I would have just liked to use a little bit more of it. I'm just now adding a little bit more washi tape on the back to make sure that the top piece of ribbon was really secured, as it was gaping a little at the front. I'm just sticking more double-sided sticky tape on the back of the photo now, getting ready to put it down. I decided to try and layer on a glassine bag that I had from a recent Studio Calico order. I have always loved the look of them on other people's layouts, but have just never used them. I did want to turn it into a hidden journaling pocket as well, but when I tried that, it just wouldn't fit on the page nicely. The layout did keep getting stuck to the table, so I'm just going to trim down some more cardstock and place it over the back to cover up all of the double-sided sticky tape and washi tape. And now I'm just going to try using that tag one more time in the pocket, but it really just doesn't go with the look or fit very well. It was only after sticking the photo and the layers down that I remembered I really wanted to use a doily on this layout. So I'm just going to stick it down with some more double-sided sticky tape and trim the edge. Now that I'm starting to embellish, I'm just going to add a little bit more adhesive to the back of this floral piece, which is from Maggie Holmes' Bloom collection, and place it on the corner of the photo. It was really important to me to have florals in this layout. Most layouts with my nan didn't have them, as flowers and gardening was her absolute favourite. Now I'm taking some of these fuchsia tiny word stickers from the Studio Calico kit, and they say feels like and something magical. Then I'm going to add some of my favourite ever vellum heart stickers, again from Studio Calico. And then a tiny blue enamel heart. I was going to use one of the heart stickers from the XOXO collection in the top corner, but I decided to place my title there instead. For my title, I'm using two of the new Studio Calico alpha sheets in navy blue and light pink, and also a sticker from the Maggie Holmes Bloom sticker sheet. The title I decided to go with is A Forever Kind of Love, which has a double meaning. A forever kind of love is in I will love my nan always and forever, and because it was taken on our wedding day. Now I'm just taking the love off of the sticker sheet here. I find, I'm not sure if it's just me, but these stickers are incredibly fragile. On a lot of the crepe paper sticker sheets, I've ended up tearing the words and not being able to get them off the backing, let alone use them. But this one turned out pretty perfect. I really wanted to use this chipboard heart that came in the Heart Day collection. It matches perfectly with the paper I've used as a layer, and it brings in another pop of black and white. I spent quite a while trying to figure out where to put it. I didn't want to add it to the bottom right cluster as I didn't want to take away from what I had there. And I do bring back the tag yet again and try it again. I even take the page protector and measure to see if it will fit, but in the end I decide to create another cluster on the top left of the photo. I'm taking puffy stickers again from Studio Calico, which I've had for a little while. The one that I'm using here says live every moment, and I'm just going to place that underneath of the heart, and it's great because it brings in another light pink. Then I'm toying around using these heart stickers that I have, but in the end I decide to go for another tiny word sticker from Studio Calico. This one saying remember this, and a different one again from the Maggie Holmes Bloom collection sticker sheet saying perfect. And then I'm going to take another light blue enamel heart and put that at the top. Now I'm taking my white Heidi Swap Colour Shine, and I'm going to try to dab and sprinkle and flick some of that just around the edges and on the accents. I do end up getting more on my desk and on the album and page protector than the layout, but never mind, what's on there adds a lovely little iridescent sparkle. This is now the layout done, so I'd just like to say thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to, please subscribe to see more videos from me, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. If you'd like to see stills and close-ups of the details, please do wait until the end, and if not, I will see you in my next video.